Bedtime Stories.
Good evening, parents, and welcome to Grown Up Bedtime Stories. In our first edition of Grown Up Bedtime Stories, I will be reading an excerpt from the Behavior Code Companion, written by Jessica Minahan. I chose this book, honestly, because I could not find my copy of the original Behavior Code, so I grabbed the companion. However, the Behavior Code and its companion are great resources for parents and teachers who are dealing with challenging behavior at school and at home. So get cozy, grab your teddy bear, grab your glass of grape juice, and join me by the roaring fire as we listen to an excerpt from Chapter 1, Cracking the Code, Embracing a New Perspective on Behavior. In this chapter, we will practice embracing 6 essential concepts that help us understand, productively intervene with, and support students with challenging behavior. We will also reflect on assumptions that may interfere with the adoption of these concepts and discuss how to monitor your emotions when you are faced with a student exhibiting challenging behavior so that you can be optimally productive and consistent. 6 essential concepts of behavior. Understanding the following critical concepts helps teachers and parents choose how to intervene better with students' problem behavior. 1. Misbehavior is a symptom of an underlying cause. A student would behave if he could. Some students cannot behave optimally. If the student is displaying problematic, maladaptive behavior, it is a symptom of an underdeveloped skill. 2. Behavior is communication. Even though students' behavior can look bizarre or disruptive, their actions are purposeful and represent the student's attempt to solve a problem. 3. Behavior has a function. Mark Durand categorizes all human behaviors as being motivated by 4 functions: to get attention, to escape or avoid something, to gain something tangible, like an object or an agenda, or to gain sensory, smell, taste, feel, satisfaction. 4. Behavior occurs in patterns. Behavior does not come out of nowhere. There is a reason, and typically there is a pattern. The only behavior teachers and parents can control is their own. Good behavior plans, such as the FAIR Behavior Intervention Plan, we can talk about that another night, are really a guide for helping teachers and parents develop new behaviors to interact with challenging students in a more productive and preemptive way. 6. Behavior can be changed. To change inappropriate behavior, students need to be taught new ways to behave rather than just managing the behavior in the short term. So what Jessica Minahan is talking about when she explains these 6 essential concepts of behavior is that challenging behavior is not a result of trying to make you mad. I mean, sometimes getting a reaction out of an adult in a way that makes them look angry can be a function of a challenging behavior, but usually that's more about getting an adult's attention or getting a social reaction than anything else. It's important to remember that challenging behavior has a function, there's a reason for it, and you can identify the patterns behind it. What you can't control is what your child is doing in the moment. What you can control is what you are doing in the moment. When you learn to embrace challenging behavior as your child's communication, you can learn to control your own reaction to it and help them learn to interact with the world in a more productive way. I hope you enjoyed the first edition of Grown Up Bedtime Stories. I'll see you next week. Cheers.
Make love to you right now, that's all I wanna do. I know you need it, girl, and you know I need it too. 'Cause I found what the world is searching for. Here, right here, my dear, I don't have to look no more. And all my days, I've hoped and I prayed for someone just like you. Make me feel the way you do. Never, never gonna give you up. I'm never, ever gonna stop. Not the way I feel about you. Girl, I just can't live without you. I'm never, ever gonna quit, 'cause quitting just ain't my stick. I'm gonna stay right here with you and do all the things you want me to. Whatever you want, girl, you got it. And whatever you need, I don't wanna see you without it. You've given me much more than words can ever say. And oh my dear, I'll be right here until my dying day. I don't know just how to say all the things I feel. I just know that I love you so, and it gives me such a thrill. 'Cause I found what this world is searching for. Yeah, right here, my dear, I don't have to look no more. And all my days, I hope and I pray for someone just like you. Make me feel the way you do. I'm never, never gonna give you up. I'm never, ever gonna stop the way I feel about you.